Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, April 21. Jamaica has raked in tourism earnings of $360 million in under 4 months. The earnings came from the more than 219,000 visitors to the island since January 2021. The latest tourism figures were provided yesterday by Portfolio Minister Edmund Bartlett as he opened the 2021-2022 sectoral debate in Parliament.
The general outlook for the upcoming fiscal year, Madam Speaker, is quite positive, as we expect to realize growth of 122% on earnings and 236% for arrivals. Of this number, we hope to welcome 1.043 million stopover visitors, which is a 117% increase over last year's stopover numbers.
He points out that the COVID-19 pandemic continues to heavily impact the local tourism industry as the country's borders remain partially opened, with flights restricted from some countries such as the United Kingdom. Cruise shipping is also still at a halt, but Mr. Bartlett says Jamaica should have up to 60% coverage of the United States market by the end of May, with another 800,000 airline seats anticipated to become available for the upcoming summer. Cabinet has given approval for the National Housing Trust (NHT) to purchase a 457-acre property to develop housing solutions for hotel workers. The property, located at Landover in Salem, St. Anne, is owned by the National Insurance Fund (NIF). Information Minister Favour Williams says the NIF has been seeking to dispose of the property over the last 4 years as part of its thrust to realign the real estate portfolio and dispose of underperforming non-income generating assets.
The National Housing Trust expressed interest in acquiring the property for $1.8 billion to develop approximately 2,000 housing solutions, with the target market being hotel workers.
The Child Protection and Family Services Agency CPSA has acquired a retrofitted 35-seater bus to further mobilize its mental health services. The vehicle was purchased and modified by Toyota Jamaica at a cost of $14.9 million. It's equipped with 2 counseling areas, Wi-Fi service, air conditioning, a refrigerator, sink and cabinets. Using the bus, the CPSA's mobile mental health unit will provide psychological screening and intervention for children in state care who were traumatized by acts of violence.
It will redound to an increase in the ability of the mobile mental health services unit in addressing some of the challenges that exist within the childcare ecosystem.
The CPSA has regulatory responsibility for 52 childcare facilities island-wide. In addition to the bus, the agency has acquired a $3,957 multi-purpose printer as part of its ICT expansion project. The Ministry of Education has terminated a relationship it had with Embracing Orphans after it was revealed that its founder, Karl Rubansk, had been slapped with charges of professional misconduct in the United States. Portfolio Minister Favour Williams made that announcement during the recent post-cabinet press briefing. It followed news that the founder's education certificate was suspended after it was established that he had sexually inappropriate exchanges with a minor on social media.
We have asked OCA, Office of the Children's Advocate, to include in their investigation the extent of the interaction of Mr. Rubanski with the children, and if any interaction was of the kind for which Mr. Rubanski was suspended.
Minister Williams says she has also written to Mr. Rubansk informing him that the premises that had been leased from the group by the government will be vacated within 90 days following the notice. Embracing Orphans is a US-based non-profit organization. It has been partnering with the Child Protection and Family Services Agency since January 2014 after the donation of a transitional facility in Reading, Montego Bay called the Father's House. And finally, the LAMAJ Association of Jamaica LAMAJ will be donating to the relief effort for the people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who are being impacted by the La Soufriere volcano. President of the LAMAJ, Dr. Lyndon Rose, made the disclosure while addressing a recent JIS think tank. He said the organization would be providing monetary support, food and other basic items.
I'm very concerned about the natural disaster in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we have activated our outreach community, our outreach committee, and we are putting together assistance package to help the citizens who are affected in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
The eruption of the La Soufrière volcano, which began on April 9, has displaced approximately 20,000 people, with 4,000 of those living in shelters around the island. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.